Okay, now this next video, y'all, this Love and Hip Hop Atlanta is on, and I didn't see it earlier today, so I'm trying to give this show a chance because I do like Mimi. That's a whole nother video, but I hadn't seen it today, and so I just kind of wanted to see what it was about on tonight. But anyway, this particular video here is for my girl, Ms. Apple Plum. Is it bum? Apple bum. Apple bum. Apple bum. Like that something apple bum. You know what? I don't know the words. I can't fuck it up because I don't know the words, but I know it's, I don't know Tribe Called Conquest or no, excuse me, Tribe Called Quest or one of them back in that day. I don't know which group it was. I remember it was an East Coast one though. That was in my era. You know what I'm saying, with Chubb Rock and all them. But Apple Bum, okay. There it is. Okay, anyway, you sent me a message on my Facebook about, I want to say a week ago. Maybe, a little over a week ago. I don't know, maybe 2 weeks. And it's been on my mind. But, once again, sometimes my days get away from me. So I missed it. But I will constantly reflect on your message to me in my inbox on Facebook. You're telling me, basically, everyone, she's going to Mexico and she's getting a tummy tuck. And so she wanted to know, how did I feel about going overseas to get, this type of work done? How do I feel about it? And, we were talking about the price. I think she wanted to know about, I don't know if you want to know about the price. And I think I'm mixing you up now with somebody else, my cousin and them. Because I just end up posting more. They was like, well, how much it costs to go to Mexico? Okay, there it is. So this is how much it costs to go to Mexico. You want to get your ass fixed, little ass lift, whatever. Okay, in Mexico, you're going to get a butt lift plus some lipo for 3 G's. Period. Okay? Now, 3 G's. Whereas you can get that same thing done, say, in Atlanta, and he going to charge you $11,000. But you can get that same thing done in California, and you get it done for about $3,500, $4,000 tops, okay? And that's going to be fat grafting and all that other kind of stuff. So actually, it'll be 2 procedures in one, because a lot of times they take thigh fat. I know a couple people that got it. But they take thigh fat, and then they lipo your thighs, and then they put that excess fat in your buttocks. That fat is a little bit more denser, and so that is the reason why they use that. Fat in different areas, for different things, basically. Like they take fat from your stomach and put that into your face. It just is what it is, okay? But so she was wondering, about, going to Mexico and yada, yada, yada. Well, let me say that I have not. Now, mind you, I'm 2 hours away from San Diego and about 2.5 hours from the border, okay, to go to Tijuana. It is so prevalent here, okay, to go. A lot of people go for dinner work here. And they get full veneers, everything. Full face, full mouth, okay? Where they shit glow, okay? But sometimes they give you them horse teeth. Let me just go and say that, because I know a couple people, I ain't gonna say no goddamn name, but you done seen his ass on a few motherfucking things. But you can't just run to Mexico and get your grill worked on and your shit on some horse shit. Because they under a whole different covenant as we doing it over here. So who you gonna sue? You went overseas and got it done. I'm not saying nothing is wrong with them. Misunderstand me, because hey, I done thought about it a time or two in my lifetime, okay, on going overseas. But when I was getting surgeries and such, when I was getting, when I first got my tummy tuck and all those types of things, my husband wasn't really having me going, overseas. Not to say that, oh, okay, a person is less than or a person is second hand because they go, that's smart as a motherfucker, especially if you find you a doctor that you confer with and you guys have a real cool business relationship. Your understanding on what he finna do is, y'all gotta understand it, and there's a contract and shit in place. Then I say, hey, look, check this out. Go on over there and save you a few little tokens. I don't see a problem with that whatsoever. If you're going to save some money, why not? Okay? But with anything, you have to do your homework. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can't be living in Detroit and saying, you know what, I'm finna just go on down here, because you're gambling like a motherfucker. You're gambling, okay? Now, here, we can drive across the border. A lot of times they get to talking about they want your passport card and all that, but just depend on sometimes you ain't got, for the longest time. Because even as a kid, I remember going over the border getting fireworks and shit like that long years ago, back in the Compton days. And so, it was no problem with going back and forth to Tijuana and such. So going back and forth over there is nothing here. That is why so many people here are going across the border, which has made the prices here in Los Angeles go down. So I put it on my Instagram today that they're doing a mommy makeover for $7,400, and you getting your boobs done, you getting tummy tucks, you getting body contouring in 2 areas for $7,400, and that's a tummy tuck, a breast augmentation, and lipo in two separate areas for $7,400. That's the norm shit here in California. That's regular. That's regular shit. You go get a Brazilian butt lift here, with fat grafting or whatever, because you have a choice. There's two different kind. I'm talking about the legal butt augmentations. I'm not talking about that bullshit with the caulk gun and all that old bullshit and super glue. Fuck that. I'm talking about the real shit. I'm talking about the real, put a bitch to sleep, give me that Michael Jackson Propofol, go ahead on, give me that, you know what I'm saying? That type. I'm talking about the real one, not the bullshit, Key Lolo and them doing in Apartment 37, not that, okay? Now, on the real ones, you can get fat grafting or you can get implants. One of the two. That's what they do here in California. They ain't fucking with saline and throw a little latex with it and all that silicone cock gun. Ain't none of that shit. Nah, they ain't, because it's too readily available to get it done here. Not saying that they don't, because, hey, I'm certain down at the Jordan Down Projects or the Nixon Gardens or whatever, those are the projects, okay, in L.A., in Watts area. I'm certain there's probably somebody over there that's probably be like, knock 3 times and it's going to be a dog that's going to bark. After that dog bark, then Keisha going to call from the top window and going to say, give me your last name, the last letter of your last name. And it's all kind of codes and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be some codes. So, yes, here in California, when the big booty shit first popped off, and I think that big booty shit came around Flavor of Love. When Flavor of Love came out, Delicious fucked it up for everybody, didn't she? Because niggas didn't really give a damn if their asses was big or not. Motherfuckers really didn't give a damn about that. But after the Flavor of Love, that's when motherfuckers was like, you know what? This shit might work. Shit, bitch. Look, check this out. I ain't had no job in a long time, bitch. Let me just go ahead and do this right here because I don't feel like going back to school. Let me go on and do this right here. Get that and that. And then therefore, boom, I'm just finna go on and shake this ass for a minute and see what happens. I ain't mad at that. You got to do whatever the fuck you got to do to take care of your kids. I ain't saying shit about nobody shaking their ass for cash. I ain't got nothing, because this motherfucker's selling, doing cash for gold. You know what I'm saying? So I can't say either way. But all I'm saying is, mama, if you want to go over there to Mexico, that will save you some coin. You see, I posted on the prices for California butt augmentations and things, and what it costs to get that in California as opposed to Mexico. I put it out there. All I'm saying is, just do your homework. Be smart about it. Don't rush to judgment. Don't let that motherfucker tell you how to spend your money. Because personally, when you spending your money, you the VIP motherfucking P. Let me just go and say that. When you spending your money, you the VIP, so you supposed to tell them what you want done and how you want your shit to look. And trust me, they gonna get you together. Let me go out and I'm gonna come back in.